What's up? Alexo Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. A little video here about mindset, about FOMO. Now, welcome to this topic of fear of missing out. Now, people have been asking me for mindset videos, and I wanted to come at you with understanding fear of missing out, FOMO as they call it, and it's a common feeling experienced by traders, especially in these fast-paced markets. Now, obviously, it's hard to not feel FOMO when missing out in trades. Now, one thing that we always talk about on this channel is that there will always be more trades, right? The fear of missing out in these potential profits, like we just had a move to the downside, not getting in on the bottom run here, but this fear of missing out can eat at us and cause us to make poor decisions when trading. Now, what FOMO can do, it can definitely lead to over trading, right? It can lead into us jumping into trades that are not set up by technical analysis, putting this trade in our favor, right? And this can cause us to have poor risk management and poor market analysis because we're blindsided and all we're looking at is we missed this, so now I got to get in, right? Now, I currently just missed this downside trade, right? Which would have been beautiful to get into. But am I jumping in right off the get-go because, I could still get profits from this? No. So what we need to do instead is develop a positive mindset. First of all, I always say there's always going to be another trade, and I reset, right? Because this positive and disciplined trading mindset can lead to profitable trading, because the number one thing that we talk about is preservation of capital, right? So we have to be able to preserve our capital. So if we're making FOMO trades, we're typically going to lose. Maybe here and there they'll work out in our favor, but typically FOMO trades do not work out, right? So what we have to do to develop this positive mindset? Well, it's important to be disciplined, but it's also to look at trading as a long-term goal, right? And not these short-term gains, right? It's cool to see people sharing their percentages and how much they made off of that trade, but you have to step back and look at the long picture throughout and see that there's multiple moves in the market that are going to allow us to extract profits, right? So trading must be looked at a long-term mindset, right? So this long-term goal being the fact that, there's going to be so many more moves throughout this market, depending on which way it moves. And setting ourselves up to not FOMO in is the key, right? So make sure that we fully research, these potential trades before making these decisions, right? Get good TA, follow this channel, subscribe if you're liking this content, right? And will help you become a more profitable trader by preserving your capital, right? So the second thing I wanted to talk about here is patience, right? Because FOMO is about missing out. So obviously, if you feel missing out, you're being impatient and you want to jump in, right? So patience is the key to not FOMOing in. Step back from the trade. Step away from the laptop. Step away, right? This is a marathon, not a sprint, right? Slow and steady wins the race. Very simple, basic things, but they need to be ingrained in us as traders and reminded to us on a daily basis that, hey, today maybe I won't take a trade. Maybe sit out for a couple of days. There's nothing better than a good reset, right? So FOMO is real, but FOMO can be controlled with patience. Now, in overall, concluding this is that, this FOMO thing is powerful force, and it's good to step back and be patient and be disciplined and recognize when you're starting to feel FOMO in yourself, right? Some self-awareness will help you look at yourself and help you become more profitable, right? This is about being more profitable. So if we can get away from that by developing a positive mindset, embracing patience and focusing on our long-term goals, then overall, we're going to have a much more successful experience trading the markets. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We will be coming out with more mindset things, but with FOMO, it's about not jumping in. It's about having patience, realizing that you're having those emotions of missing out and not acting on them. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Much love to you guys. Take it easy.